Hey, fellow YouTubers. I'm John Laval, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about why governments or a government force companies to hire people who are no good at the job. Um, it comes under the Equal Rights Amendment or Charter of Rights in Canada, and what it states is that equal opportunity for everybody. So you'll get people, well, the minorities have now companies have to hire a percentage of their workforce has to be minorities, whether they qualify or not. It doesn't matter whether they have the qualifications to do the job. I'll give you an example. Bell hires people who, I'm telling you, can't speak English. And these people call me trying to sell me some service like internet service or some cell phone opportunity they have right now, or home phone, upgrading my home phone or something. I have no idea what they're talking about. I can't make any sense. I keep, I don't want to be rude, but I keep saying, sorry, can you say that again? Sorry, I didn't get it. Speak slower. Or, I don't even know how to get through the conversation with them. And, this is ridiculous, but see, Bell has to hire them. And so they have these people who are basically non-productive because the last job they should be doing is being some type of a phone service, a solicitor on a phone. I mean, no, if I don't understand, who does? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I've seen in the fire department, they'll hire girls to be firefighters, and they got to carry like 60 pounds of junk on their back, and then there's suits and that. Apparently, they weigh a ton. And a lot of these girls are like 90 pounds. I've seen it with ambulance personnel. I've actually had to have ambulance, and I'm getting these girls, so then again, 90 pounds. They're if they have to do anybody who's say 250 pounds or something, they have to come down the stairs. They have to call it in and have somebody else come and give them a hand. I mean, this is ridiculous. If you're not, if you can't pass the tests the way they're set up, they were set up properly so that the person who takes that job is able to do all their duties. If you can't pass, regardless whether you're a man or a woman or whatever, you don't get the job, okay? I'm tired of listening to how you get the job just because you're a minority. We're producing a weak workforce, and let me tell you something. There are other countries that have got strong workforces and set up their companies properly with the proper talent, and they're going to take over this country because they produce products faster and better and more efficiently than we are now, because we're hiring a whole bunch of people that are just no damn good. I've seen the police department. You should see the women that work for that. They're like 80 pounds, 90 pounds. They're just tiny, 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 almost like girls, 14-year-old girls. And what exactly are they like in hand-to-hand combat with some guy that's 225 pounds? They can't do anything. They have to always ride with another cop who's a guy who's big, because basically nobody takes them seriously anyways. And this is what I'm talking about. I worked for a company where my boss wanted to bring in somebody from the unemployment office there, hire the person that they were handling as a client for a few days to do some work. And he says, send me a guy who's pretty strong. They said, oh, you can't say that's not legal. So he said, well, what do you mean? He says, we have to send you who we decide is going to go. So they end up sending this girl who's, again, another tiny girl. And part of the job was having to lift some boxes into the area where she was working for, so she would have a supply of material. And she couldn't lift them. So now they have to interrupt somebody else who's working there and get him to do all that work, which is fine, but why? Why did you just send a guy who could do the job instead of sending this person who can only do half the job? Okay, we don't need half job workers. Put the proper people in the job and watch how strong this country gets as far as work goes. That's the answer. No more of this, human rights or some moral issues. Shit. It's a stupid idea in the long run. Anyways, that's my thoughts. See you later. Bye.